Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our December Village Board meeting. Could you please stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance with us? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks. Okay, we have a fairly short agenda this evening, but before we get to our agenda, we're going to look at our staff reports at the top of the page. Altamont Fire Department, do you have anything extra to add to your written report? Nothing? Okay. Police Department, come on up. Chief PC is here this evening.
Hello. Just a couple things. Reminder for the parking for the winter. For the tow trucks and stuff, we want to make sure if you know there's snow coming, make sure you're not parking on the streets. We will be enforcing that. We don't want to have to tow or ticket anybody, so it makes the road safer for everybody if they're able to plow them without cars in the way. The other thing I want to bring up, we had a meeting within the past month, a traffic safety meeting. I think it went pretty well. Fortunately for us, a majority of these problems, like was in the enterprise, were not within our village, but there were a few things we did address, and I just want people to know we are listening to people and moving forward, taking steps to address complaints. That being said, also last month I brought up a comment about see something, say something, and I'd just like to thank one of our residents. I can't really get into details because it's an ongoing case, but if people don't know, Walmart does not have their own shipping cars. It's not like Amazon. You won't see a Walmart car. You might see the big trucks that do their warehouse shipping and stuff, but if you order something from Walmart to get it shipped, they use apps like Uber, Spark, and that's who does their deliveries for them. So keep that in mind when you order from them. If anybody has had any deliveries from Walmart and they've been missing or stolen, please let us know. We do have, like I said, a case where that did happen in the village, and I bring it up because fortunately, one of the residents heard a loud muffler and thought something strange and decided to look at what's going on in a safe way through her Ring camera, which did two things, kept her safe, and it also recorded the transaction. So basically the driver delivered the product, took a picture of it, then picked it back up and put it back in his car and drove off with it. We were able to prove that thanks to her video, showed the time, which was the same time that he sent the picture saying that's when he delivered it. So that arrest was made, but if anybody else has anything missing, we would like to hear from you because apparently it's something that's relatively common nowadays. The other thing that came out of the traffic safety meeting was that, education and awareness for people. So I just want to bring up a couple of things. This weekend is the Victorian holidays. I don't know if anybody else is here to bring that up, so I just want to mention one of the parts of that is they're going to be having a pet parade, so there will be people crossing streets. The Altamont Police will be assisting, but just be aware of that out there. The following week, we have the Santa train coming in, and again, we're going to have some officers up there. We'll have cones in the road just to slow down traffic, as well as police cars and officers there. Parking-wise, you can use the municipal lot that's at the library, also the lot to the south of it, and the Key Bank lot. So we've got permission to use all them lots for the parking. So just to keep traffic out of the way there. And we ask again, when the train pulls up, please don't go out in the roadway to take pictures. I know you want to get pictures. There's plenty of spaces there where you can stand without having to get in the road. And last but not least, I'd just want to wish everybody a happy holiday season and remind them that if you're going to drink or even smoke marijuana now that it's legal, you still can't drive. It's still a DWI. So please party safely, make arrangements ahead of time for a safe drive home.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see, Public Works. Jeff, do you have something for us tonight?
I just want to mention our loose leaf pickup ended last Friday. We're still picking up bags, so if you have any yard waste, put them out by the curb. Picking up Christmas trees whenever they come out too. Just ask that, keep them out of the way of the snow plows and the ditches for drainage. The guy's been working on the Christmas decorations. I think those are just about done. They also been, took our leaf equipment off. They've been working on the trucks. I think this week we're sending our big truck out to get some new tires. We took possession of our 2 new trucks, replaced Larry's truck. You'll still see that going around. This winter, we're gonna take the box off, put a flatbed on it, still keep running it. They've spent the last month with the trucks in the shop, sealing the chassis and putting a special coating on the paint, getting them set for winter. They're lettered now, so if you see them around town, they're white. They're
nice.
sharp-looking trucks. We did our first salt run with the new salter, worked out real good. We got a heavier chassis on this model, so it handles a lot better with the loads, plows a lot better, I imagine, too. We're still working on getting a lightweight plow for Larry's truck, and we're gonna set that up with a snowplow, too. And that's about it.
Well, I want to thank you and the team for handling the water main break that was late at night, a week or 2 weeks ago, maybe it is now, but
Yeah,
that was
we
not easy.
We heard some pushback because we didn't fix it that night, but by the time we found it, it was about 10:30 at night, and the location of it was just before it dove down under the culvert on Brandel Road, so the break was probably about 10 feet deep, and it was just too dangerous to do it that night.
Yeah.
And
I think people don't understand the locations of these breaks. It's not necessarily like right under the dirt, you know, it's, that was down with the culvert and everything else.
If it was a normal break, we would have stayed on it, but
Right.
it was just way too dangerous.
No, I appreciate you putting everybody's, safety first, but I'm glad it got fixed, very quickly the next morning, so it wasn't even 12 hours, so,
That was a bad one, though. It blew out
Yeah.
about 2.5 feet of 4-inch line. Just
Really?
blew it right apart, and I don't know, we've lost probably half the village was completely out of water because of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask a quick question, going back to our last meeting about the testing with B&L on the water site? Did the trailer come in from the university?
No, we're still waiting.
We are.
thought we'd hear from them by now, but
Yeah, I thought so
Yeah.
too. Okay,
we're all set up for them. We had to do some altercations in the, or through some of the walls. They had to do some penetrations to get their equipment in. We're all set and just waiting on
okay.
whoever.
Yeah, thanks for the update. Anybody have anything else?
No, thank you.
All right, sounds good.
Okay,
Thanks.
thank you.
Appreciate it. This is a public comment moment. If you have something you'd like to share with the board, you can come up to the microphone. I don't see any movement, so I'm going to move on to our agenda for this evening. Item number 1 is consider approval of the treasurer's abstracts number 11 and 12. Could I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Tressa, John, do you mind being second?
Sounds good.
Okay. John is second, and roll call, please.
Trustee Mitchellwitz?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine.
In favor. Item 2 on our agenda is consider approval of Stacy Tanner, part-time treasurer, as needed at $33 per hour. Just a reminder, Stacy had the opportunity to go for a full-time job, but we have not filled this position yet because it just happened. We have interviews coming up very shortly, but it was we had a discussion about could she fill in to make sure we're still, on Saturdays, paying the bills, doing the banking, everything that we need to do, and she will do that for us part-time
Good.
as needed. So could I have a motion?
So moved.
John, and second,
I'll second.
Tressa, and roll call, please.
Trustee Mitchellwitz?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine.
In favor. Item 3 is consider request of SMS Rail Lines to hold a Santa Train event on December 16th, 2023, from 6 PM to 9 PM. Could I have a motion?
So moved. They beat me.
Ooh, I'm going to give Nick that one. Sorry, John.
Sounds good.
Can you be second?
Sounds good.
Okay, and roll call, please.
Who's second?
Oh, John is second.
Trustee Mitchellwitz?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine.
In favor. And I just want to thank SMS for doing this. They're funding this and are, the event itself, and they've come into the office and taken care of everything that needed to be taken care of. So it's very nice that they'll do this for the
Did
community.
a good job with the paperwork and We had
They-
the police department this time around.
Absolutely, yep.
Thank
So
you.
that was great. Item 4 on the agenda is consider request of Altamont Fire Department to participate in the following events. 4th Annual Parker Becker Christmas Parade on December 9th. Snow date is December 10th. And the Altamont Parade on December 17th per request of Paul Miller, Altamont Fire Chief. Could I have a motion?
So moved.
Nick, and second?
I'll second it.
John? And I just have a question, maybe Paul, hopefully you can help me with this, because I don't know anything about an Altamont parade.
I was going to ask the same thing.
So I
Is
was
this-
waiting till before we vote, just be,
Is this
you
where
know.
Santa just goes around and hands out candy?
Yeah, I
It's
don't,
a lighted parade that John Phillips has his hands in.
Oh,
Oh,
It
okay.
starts at the fairgrounds and goes around, they pick up all the canned food for the food pantries.
oh, I didn't know, I thought that was during COVID, okay.
They did that last year and the year before, so this is like the third year I think they're doing it.
Oh, okay.
But this year, they're gonna be starting out the gates of the fairgrounds and the boulevard, and instead of going all the way around Randall, they're gonna start on the boulevard.
So what's the route?
It's all over the village, they're going, I'll get you a copy, I got the flyer in the truck,
Okay.
but I get that to the office.
I guess my only concern is, are you leading the parade? I mean,
Well, we did
because
last year, but
you didn't, or you
we
did?
did.
You did.
So I think we usually have Santa on the fire truck leading the parade, and then they have all the lighted floats and cars, and whoever joins in, and then, they have Phillips rack truck there picking up all cans of food that people leave out.
Okay.
And it'll be all,
It should be in the Enterprise this week from what I heard too, so I mean,
Yeah, it's just, you know, like with races or everything else, you know, people
Yeah.
come in, they fill out a permit, and they give us a route, because, again, we're not closing streets or anything, so traffic could come into the middle of the parade,
I mean, we
that's,
just had a traffic safety forum.
yeah.
I mean, so this is, seems a little,
got nothing to do with the planning of it. I just
Understood.
found out about it,
understood.
Yeah.
got it
I,
in
I would like to see permits for this, applications for permits for this kind of an event, though. I personally don't, you know, for
What do you think?
planning purposes, and again, given that traffic and traffic safety are such an issue right now.
could we,
so we could
we
either,
can't wait to the best board meeting because it'll.
Well, yeah, we'll be.
But I mean,
passed.
Paul's not asking to hold the event, he's just
No.
asking
No,
to
no,
participate.
I just was
That's
asking
all.
what it was.
that's what I was going to say, is we can either approve the fire department's participation in the parade pending permits, or if we think we're going to have a special meeting in 2 weeks, do we approve it then?
We're not gonna be able to have a special meeting in 2 weeks.
Then there can't be a parade then, is what you're saying?
Well, no, I'm just saying maybe what you're saying with
Oh, I
pending.
see what you're
the-
saying, it's 2 weeks is already after the date.
Right, I think it's next week, isn't it? That's next weekend.
Next weekend.
So
Can,
pending you know,
Pending permit.
I guess, you know, something like that. The only thing is, Chief Pusey, can I just ask your opinion on this? Because again, you're not closing roads off and doing things for this person. So what's the safety issue, or is there one? I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
I think I'd be stopping and going in traffic to pick up cans.
Pick up cans and
I
then
mean, we
like I
should probably have.
Have an officer.
You know, a police vehicle near whatever the vehicle's gonna be stopping and going. You know, it sounds like it's a good cause. I
Sure.
don't see it not happen, but, I mean,
Absolutely.
we can accommodate it.
You can accommodate that?
But that'd be my only concern traffic-wise, is that they're gonna keep stopping and going, you know.
Yeah, I don't
I mean,
know.
if he's able to have the police officer there,
But if I mean, if it's a parade and there's a lot of cars, obviously it's gonna be well seen. I'm assuming they're gonna be done up like in Christmas floats and stuff.
I didn't see it the last 2 years. I saw it during
Same.
COVID. That was the last time I remember hearing this, or it may have, and it probably happened. I'm just saying I didn't see it last year, so I don't
I
know.
didn't either.
Did you see it last year?
I don't think so.
No, I didn't see that. Well,
I could reach out to Mr. Phillips and see what is involved.
why don't we do that? Why don't we do pending just a permit that our police officers
Take
will
a
sign
look at
off on? We'll approve this pending a permit for the fire department, that part of
All
it.
right,
How about
that sounds
that?
good. Yep.
So how about?
Sounds like a good cause.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's do this. Consider Altamont Fire Department to participate in I know we had motions, Patty, is that is it okay? if-
motion to amend the motion.
Motion to amend. So consider request of Altamont Fire Department to participate in the following events. 4th Annual Peter Becker Christmas Parade, that is the Burn Parade on December 9th or December 10th. And the Altamont Parade on December 17th, pending permits issued, let's see, pending permits and approval of the Altamont Police Department. How about that? Can I have a motion for that?
So moved.
Nick and John is
Second,
second?
That's right.
Okay, roll call, please.
Trustee Mitchellwitz,
In favor?
trustee Farrakhan,
In favor.
trustee Scally,
In favor.
Mayor Denine.
In favor.
Paul
Just
Miller's.
for clarification, which parade are we talking about that's collecting the food? The first one or the second?
Second one?
Just the second one that says the, all
17th.
The 17th,
That's
yes.
one of John Phillips's? Yes. All right, I'll reach out to him.
right,
Okay.
we'll give this to Chief in a minute. Okay. Oh, sure. There you go.
So what's the parade on the 9th and the 10th?
It's in Burn.
That's burn.
Burn.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. You
Yeah, it's
don't
not
have to do that. No, that one, I looked up that one today. I looked up that online, so I saw what it was. You all set with that one? I'm gonna move on to item number 5. Consider approval of board minutes for November 8th, 2023. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Tressa, and second? It's gotta be you,
I'll second. Sorry.
John. John, and roll call, please.
Trustee Mitchellwitz,
In favor?
trustee Farrakhan,
Abstain.
trustee Scally,
In favor.
Mayor Denine.
In favor. Before I get to item number 6, does anybody else have anything they want to discuss before we adjourn?
Just reiterate the Victorian holidays.
Yes,
Sunday?
AKA Winterfest. I just want
Oh,
to change
sorry.
because that might be on poster somewhere.
That's right.
Yeah.
It starts at 12, I believe, and it goes to 4. I think the Living Nativity, I believe, is at 3:30, so that's always a big crowd pleaser.
pet
They
parade.
have carriage rides, they have, the pet parade is huge, that's right at 12, I believe, right? And all sorts of things going on at Orsini Park. There's gonna be some food vendors there, so come out and support ACT. And John, hopefully, are you playing the bagpipes?
I am. Hope
Nice.
it's not snowing in Cody.
Well, there you go.
And I
Yeah.
think isn't the Altamont Library tree lighting this
I was
Friday?
gonna say that, the library tree.
It's the library lights is Friday night at 6 o'clock.
Yes.
So if you come to Orsini Park, that is also Friday night, where they read the names of those who have passed, and then they light up the gazebo.
Very nice.
And the front tree too, because we have new lights on the front tree this year. Ooh. Okay, so item number 6, consider motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Nick, and second,
Second it.
John. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Happy holidays to everybody out there. Have a great night, and thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Yeah.